TVORCHI is here. They are Andrew and Jeffrey from Ukraine. Hello, you guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello, hello.
Yeah, great to see you. Is it sunny there in Chernobyl?
Quite a bit.
Yeah, quite sunny. A bit cloudy as well, but
Yeah.
You've got your signature glasses.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We have to be on point every time. So
Well, I've got your revamp up, so I'm thinking I just watch your revamp, and then maybe I'll pause and ask you some questions as we go.
sure thing.
Yeah, let's go.
Sounds like a good idea.
All right, let's do this. Hitting play.
Woo, let's go.
Oh, this is drama. Nice lights.
Sometimes gotta let it go. Sometimes gotta look away.
Got a good voice, doesn't he?
Just gotta know when to stick your
I
middle
think-
finger up in the air.
Guess so.
I can't explain,
Say something.
tell you how I feel. Life is just a game.
This sounds more polished.
Yeah.
Polish?
Polish more polished.
Like Poland?
No.
Polish?
This song sounds
No
more
matter
polished.
how
I think.
bad someone's listening. Don't get what you say,
Oh.
yeah. Don't get how you feel. Get out of my way, yeah. Guess I got a heart of steel.
I gotta pause and ask you. In the background, it sounds slightly different. Andrew, did you change some of the backing here?
Yeah, absolutely. We did some rebalance, I can say, remove it on the chorus one element and made the elements that were on background more louder and some elements more quiet to show up more power, I can say. Yeah, so the chorus became more powerful.
And Jeffrey, you just seem so confident. You're like, this is my kingdom. Let me rule. What was your attitude filming this?
Well, I'm supposed to, relay the confidence of the song, and the message as well into something visual. So, it's very important to look confident when the song is talking about being confident. So that's the whole idea.
Yeah, then the song about strong, confident people who, no matter how bad it is, they never give up, go straight forward, and that's it.
Just like the Ukrainians, right? I'm gonna hit play. Lots of gold. The king is here. Oh.
You just like the actor fool.
This is different. This is nice. This makes it more dynamic. Yeah, he hit. Oh, Ukrainian. Wait, we're gonna pause there. Let's pause. So this section feels very new to me. Like it makes the song less flat. It makes it more interesting, like you're changing it up. What was the idea here?
Well, the idea of adding the Ukrainian part, most importantly, was because we felt since, we're representing the country, we have to add some element. We didn't want to do too much, but we needed to do something very different from what we had originally. So we decided to add the Ukrainian part, as well as the lyrics as well, has the same energy, throughout the song. So yes.
Yeah, and the lyrics gives much sense because there is a line, Svit palaya at the day, which means like world is on flames and you should act. It just basically means no matter how bad it is, just go forward, move, and everything will be fine.
Yeah.
I think back in December, I mean, people like the song, but one criticism was that maybe it went the same way. But now I feel like we have a wave,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like we came on the national selection with the song. We didn't prepare specifically for Eurovision. It was like we chose from our future AP, and we felt the song has the emotions and the message we would like to spread to the world. So we went with it, and people chose it. People voted. So we were working to make it better for the competition.
Nice. I want to hear this Ukrainian part, so I'm hitting play. Oh, it sounds interesting. For a foreigner, it sounds really interesting and mysterious. Oh, and then it picks up again.
Don't get what you say, yeah. Don't get how you feel.
Fire.
Get out of my way, yeah. Guess I got a heart of steel.
Oh. Violins? Oh, this is nice. I feel like I'm in church or the club.
Don't get what you say.
This is powerful. This is much more powerful. Wow. Okay, we have a lot to talk about. So I really like that ending where you introduce like electronic strings. It almost feels, holy, like the country's at war, but our people are strong and they're going to keep fighting. And, it's serious, but it's also good pop music. Could you tell us about this?
Well, I guess it's just our fusion, of how we create things. I think that's what, can create this type of energy. And yes, we needed something new, something that could, something actually much more powerful than, we had originally, and something that could increase the energy. So, the song starts kind of mellow and just kind of has that dynamic throughout. And then we wanted the end to have like a kind of a pop, just to end on a high note. And I guess that was the idea,
Yeah, and the thing about behind the strings is that strings represent the fight, because from one thing you feel like a goosebumps of, like it's a bit of, because they are like fast, dramatic, like something's gonna happen. So that's kind of represents some events that are bad, but you going forward, you're not giving up. Like you got hit, but you standing up, go forward and do your thing.
And the visuals here, there's lots of fire, heat. At the national selection, we had nuclear symbols, we had gas masks. And here, I don't want to say you toned it down, but could you tell us about the difference? Why in the national selection, we had radioactive warning and gas masks, and here we have sort of fire?
It's a symbols, I can say. It's all symbolic, and like the video itself is just complement the song, and like, can you add?
Yeah, like he said, like the video basically complements the song. But when we're talking about the live performance in that specific sense, it's gonna have, like, I could say, another visual translation, but maybe like different symbols to represent other things. But yes, we're gonna have a change as well in the visuals of the performance, and I think it's gonna be something different, something new, something and actually shocking a bit. He has a bit of shock factor there.
We had already one rehearsal, and it was pretty.
It was pretty hot.
Let's say like
that.
It was pretty hot. So we prepared something special for Liverpool, so I think everyone will be impressed and enjoy the performance. It will be not like a national selection. Maybe I can say there will be some bass from it, some bases, but we will upgrade every aspect of the show to make it more impressive and bigger because of bigger stage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. The staging in the underground or the metro station was very impressive. We were like, how are they in a metro station? Because it looked like a big stage somewhere, in Kyiv.
It was a very unusual experience for us because, like, before the national selection, we had a lot of rehearsals, and you know, it's like the thing, you have a schedule, a lot of things to do, to try out outfits, do choreo, and practice staging, but you hiding yourself from missile strikes, and it was like very bad, I can say. So it was happening on the metro station, and we were shocked about the organization level, because first of all, it was winter, it was very cold, and the train were moving like far forward, and the wind was blowing from the trains, and we spent a lot of time, so it was very cold, and we even got sick a bit. But that's nothing, because the team who made this happen, they are incredible. When we were watching the videos of performance, we even couldn't tell it was in metro station.
Yeah. And when the trains went by, could you feel the rumble?
We could feel like the, you know, huge gust of wind,
blast, like,
just like, and the wind, you know, just keeps coming through every few minutes. So, you know, it was kind of a unique
and you sing
and singing as well. I think I had like I could hear you know, I could feel the pressure as well when I had my in-ears in. I could just feel the whole thing. I was like, whoa, this is interesting. But yeah, I think it was an experience that we're grateful to be a part, because we're so glad and honored to be able to, you know, represent the country and show what the other side of music is about. And I think that's what, you know, so special about this whole situation.
Yeah, and bring something new to Eurovision from Ukraine, some unusual songs that I'm pretty sure most people would not expect, and we are excited.
And we read online in comment sections that your song was about the brave people who defended the steel plant when it was under siege. Is that correct? And could you tell us about that?
This was you know, the story was how we made the song. Basically, those events inspired us. We didn't make it, like, you know, on purpose. It was some subconscious, because we were watching some videos on the spring, and there were video of defenders who were defending the city and the Azovstal plant, and basically the emotions we felt, we transferred into music, and that's how the song about strong, confident, and brave people was made. The people who are unbreakable, and I think everyone should be inspired from this. And you know, no matter how you feel bad in your life, just never give up, go forward, and you'll make it. Everything will be good.
And one thing that's really nice about the two of you, this duo, is, of course, Jeffrey, you're originally from Nigeria, I believe. Could you tell us how you guys met and formed this group?
Well, it is kind of a random...
It's a very weird story, first of all.
Yes, very, very weird.
And Jeffrey, we're going to be happy to tell it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, I was just walking home, just a random day, and I think I was a few minutes from getting home, and I felt like someone just tapped my shoulder.
Like this.
I thought it was like, you know, I didn't know what the interaction was going to be, but you know, I was skeptical about it, but you know, I gave it the chance, and I was like, hey man, what's going on? It was like, hey, I want to test my English skills, and you know, you can check your Ukrainian as well. So I was like, all right, okay, no problem. And next day, I think, yeah, we went for beers, and we started, you know, because we're university at the time, so you know,
that's how our friendship started.
Friendship started that way. So we, from there, you know, a year after, I guess, or more, we started making music. Basically, we're in his kitchen. He made some pasta that day, and he took out some instrumental, I guess, started playing it, and I wrote some lyrics from there, and
that's how our first song was made, and then that's how we do today. A few albums. Yeah.
Thank you to the pasta maker.
Yeah, but the story is unusually sad, because you know, like, I never did in my life like that anymore, and I'm pretty sure I will not do, like, just go see a stranger, tap the shoulder, and say, hey, what's up? I want to check out my English too, you know. I don't know what I was thinking that moment. honestly. But I can say this was an invincible hand pushed me forward, maybe.
The part of London where I live in, if I did that, people would think I was stealing their purse, you know? So,
Right.
you were very brave.
Oh my God.
I remember Jeffrey's face when I came to him. He was lost. Like,
I was a little bit
completely.
lost. I was like, what the
He's
hell
like,
is going on right now?
what this dude is saying? Like, checking his skills, huh?
Yeah, it was really crazy. But you know, sometimes the weirdest things, you know, create, you know,
Yeah.
sometimes the
Yeah.
greatest things. So yeah, this was a very weird situation.
Yeah.
And it ended up, you know, being something bigger than we are, something great.
Mm. And Jeffrey, a lot of people have said, you know, you could have just left Ukraine when the war started. You could have gone back to Nigeria, for instance, but you chose to stay. You stayed with your, you know, musical collaborator. You stayed in your adopted country. Could you tell us basically about how you feel in Ukraine, how you've been welcomed, and why you're still there?
Well, in summary, it's like my second home. So, you know, I've been here a very long time. I met my team here, my friends, and you know, people very close to me. So I kind of have my own life going on here, if I could say that, because I came here at 16. So I kind of built my life from the beginning. So, you know, I just thought, you know, this was the best decision to take. I have something good going on, and there's people who believe in what we do. And, you know, it just felt like the right thing to do, considering, you know, I've been here for, you know, the past 10 years. And it's just a crazy feeling, you know, just feeling like, okay, my family is on the other side of the world and they're worried about me, but, you know, they trust that I'll be okay. And I just want to do what I want to do, what I feel, you know, makes me happy, what I feel, you know, I should be doing. And that's exactly what it is. I just feel like I should be here. This is my second home. I love, you know, the people here. I love the opportunities we've had to, you know, being able to create what we have today. And yeah, everything is just awesome.
Yeah, like since full-scale invasion started, we are all time were in Ukraine, but basically just crossed the border for charity performances. We are raising funds for like Ukrainian needs for military and for civilians. Yeah.
Performing at Eurovision is always a big deal. However, when your country is at war, there seems to be more responsibility. Could you talk to us about what it means to you to sort of be ambassadors for your country during this difficult period?
We can say like if to deeper in old times when the Eurovision contest was created. It was created after World War II to unite countries, to make like one place where everyone meets, talk to each other, share culture, represent what is going on in the country, and you know, spend time together. So I think this is the place of unity of people.
Yeah. So
Yeah, and the thing is like everyone is saying what's going on in their country. So like how they live. So we live in this period, and we saying how we live basically. Like 1 minute we talking, giving an interview. After 10 minutes we go in a shelter because of air alarm, for example. So we can't, you know, just not say that we're living here happy. We're like just saying our regular life which we live now.
And it's quite moving, you know, to see this music video, which looks so sleek, you know, the revamp sounds incredible. Doing this in conditions of war, I'm assuming this was more challenging than normal. Could you tell us about the process of getting to this revamp and what it's been like in this situation?
well, I wouldn't say it was the most difficult thing we've had to do.
But it was unusual.
Yeah, it was unusual, but it wasn't the most difficult part of the, you know, the whole situation, but it was definitely part of it in general. So yeah, we had some, you know, bumps along the way. We had how can I say, electricity deficiency, if I can say. So sometimes it goes off, it comes back, and so on,
reasons.
and safety reasons as well. So We just had to find a way around it, you know.
To make it happen.
Yeah, just to make things run smoothly. Basically, we had to find some other sources of electricity as well. You know, power banks and I don't know what to call these things, generators and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, for example, when we were shooting this video, the lights went off for like 4 hours. You know, we were shooting basically from morning till evening. So there's like, you know, you rent a pavilion, yes?
Yeah, basically a big space.
Big
hall,
space, yeah. So the lights went off, and yeah, we were looking for generator to, you know, make everything work. The lights, the everything. Just because of lights, you can't work normally. And when there was an air alarm, everyone ran in the shelters, and we wait for a few hours and come back to basically continue our work.
After, I mean, war is not normal ever, but after a few months, does your brain kind of reprogram? Like, do you find a new way to function?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you can't always live in fear, I can say.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just have to find a way around things, and not just us, but you know, Ukrainians, you know, found a way around these things. We have to be careful, of course, and pay attention, but most importantly, we have to keep things going. So yeah,
be united, help, do donations, and yeah, and just keep doing what you can do the best.
And does, you know, knowing that you're going to Liverpool, that you're going to Eurovision, does that sort of help you cope with the situation better, having this big event to look forward to?
Not really. Honestly, I would say we don't feel that much pressure, honestly. Because honestly, we have other like a lot of events actually leading up to the competition. So you know, we're going to be traveling and whatnot to attend these events. So it's just, you know, something to look forward to. Of course, we're excited, yes, but you know, we are mostly, you know, focusing our efforts and energy into preparing a lot, and you know, just trying to get material together. To make a big show. Obviously, the song is out already. Outfits as well. Yeah, absolutely. Staging. And you know, yeah, staging, just to bring everything together. We're focusing on working, you know, towards that. So yeah, we have events and practice and more work, basically.
Yeah, and also we will be visiting the Eurovision parties. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what the events.
Events, like Barcelona.
Oh yeah,
London,
Amsterdam.
Parties.
Fantastic. And you mentioned the costumes. Will they be black?
Actually, I don't know, to be honest, but I think this will be.
We don't know yet, honestly.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
But I think it's going to be something special, just like the other parts.
Maybe white.
Something, you know, just something shocking. I think it will be something unexpected.
Pink.
Yes, and we don't know. But yes, we think it's going to be awesome. We think it's going to be bigger and better, obviously, because of the stage and, you know, the whole thing. And yeah, we're just super pumped and looking forward to Liverpool.
Obviously, Liverpool's hosting on behalf of Ukraine, but it's still a Ukrainian, you know, we're honoring Ukraine at the Eurovision. How do you feel about this? And what do you expect? Do you think Ukraine will be well represented by Liverpool, by the BBC?
We can say, like, for safety reasons, obviously it was not, we can't make it in Ukraine, but we are very thankful and appreciate United Kingdom for making this happen in Liverpool. This really means a lot to us.
Yeah, and we think they're going to do a great job with, you know, translating, yeah, what does it mean? If we had hosted it in Ukraine, I'm sure they could, you know, make something that would, you know, give a feeling of Ukraine in a sense, if you know what I mean. So we're excited. We know they're going to do a good job. We trust them to do a good job, and
we thank you for all support we get from Britain.
And a final question for you, for each of you, so you each have to answer. When TVORCHI, when you leave that Eurovision stage in Liverpool, what do each of you want viewers to remember about you and Ukraine?
Well, I would like them to remember, first of all, well, I'll talk about what they want, what I would like them to remember about, me. I would like them to remember, that we have something different. I could say, if I could say that, if I could say so, different from Ukraine, another side of music, another type of performer in that sense. Just that Ukraine is full of diversity, and there's different people that make different music, and in different genres as well. So yeah, I just want people to live with like a memory of oh, I didn't expect that from Ukraine, but yeah, now I'm gonna remember that because when they say who was representing Ukraine 2023? Well, yeah, I remember those two guys, wearing the shiny outfits and having all that la di da di da on stage. So yeah, I definitely the performance is gonna add to what I'm saying right now. I can't give details about that, obviously, but the performance will add to what I'm saying. And if you see it, you're gonna know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, I also want them to know, to remember that Ukraine is a place of unity and a place of people just coming together, even if it's in a bad situation, just to get through and with a positive attitude.
Yeah, as I want to add a bit, like, just we want people to be. We hope our song will inspire people, to be stronger, no matter how bad it is. Just be stronger, be more confident, and everything will be good. Just go forward. Yeah.
And we just want to tell you that we are all with you in spirit, and we are also hoping for your victory very soon.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much.
They are Andrew and Jeffrey, the two members of TVORCHI. The song is Heart of Steel. They're in the grand final May 13th in Liverpool. Y'all gotta vote and show your love. You guys, thank you.
Thank you
Thank
too. Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
We had a great time talking to you.